What's going on, YouTube? My name is Mr. Mass Man. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about blackface in Hollywood. Blackface in Hollywood. Recently, Jimmy Fallon, not Jimmy Fallon, but Jimmy Fallon too, but Jimmy Kimmel recently has apologized for performing in blackface. Now, this comes after somebody dug up clips of him performing as Karl Malone, and the girl from 30 Rock, Tina Fey, she wants to have some episodes of her show 30 Rock pulled. She wants to have whole episodes pulled of the show because blackface is so controversial. This, to me, feels like a real nothing burger. Instead of giving black people something substantive, instead of giving black people something substantial, they want to give black people symbolic victories or give black people symbolic things. I don't give a fuck about blackface. I don't. Sometimes it can be offensive. Sometimes it's not offensive. It comes from, historically, what it comes from, minstrel shows. That was some offensive shit. But now, in today's society, you can do blackface and not be offensive with it. Like, I don't think Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal in Tropic Thunder, I don't find that to be offensive. But because all blackface is bad, anytime it's blackface is automatically bad, we don't ever want to see white people do blackface, it takes away something that can be potentially funny or potentially thought-provoking. You know, being in comedy is all about pushing the envelope. It's all about making a statement. That's what comedy is about. Comedy is about making a statement. It's about saying uncomfortable things. It's about speaking uncomfortable truths. It's about illustrating things in a particular way. And when you say, well, you can never ever do this is never ever funny, that's not true. I just read a CNN article that says blackface is never funny. That's bullshit. Sometimes it is funny. Sometimes blackface is funny. Sometimes it's not offensive. Context is important. Context is important. Why have we allowed context to be destroyed? Why have we allowed context to be destroyed? Context matters. The way something is done matters. The manner, and it's not all black and white. Blackface isn't automatically bad all the time, every time it's been done, no matter what. That's just not true. It's just not a true statement. It's just not true. Now, you can argue, well, necessary versus unnecessary. Like, is it necessary to do blackface? Well, probably not. It's probably not necessary to do it. It's probably not needed to do it. You probably don't need to do it. But that doesn't mean that everything is automatically offensive. I just hate this PC culture where everybody's so triggered and everybody's so quick to be offended by any little thing. And people aren't taking intention. People aren't taking people's intent into account. People aren't taking people's approach into account. It just automatically, if you do this thing, then you're a bad guy. And what makes it worse is these people are put into a corner where they got to apologize. I think some of them would do better by just not responding at all and just letting it blow over. Just don't have any response. Just let people say what they're going to say about you. Let people say what they're going to say. Let people have their fill of trashing you and dogging you, and then you just don't have any comment and wait till it blows over. That's what I think should be done, because these people aren't genuinely concerned about doing blackface. These people aren't genuinely concerned. It's like they did it at the time. They did it at the time, and they were having fun. They were having a good time. And they weren't trying to hurt nobody. But all of a sudden, 20 years later, 10 years later, 5 years later, people want to bring it up. Now, people want to bring up Howard Stern. Howard Stern is a shock jock. Howard Stern is a shock jock. Now, his may have been more on the offensive side, because he was actually in blackface. There's a difference between being in blackface and just darkening your skin to look black. Blackface, you don't actually look black. You look white with a black face. That's blackface. Just being darker isn't automatically blackface. I don't understand where people are coming from. I don't understand what people mean when they say these things and they put these things out there. I don't know what the goal is. I think the media machine is just promoting what it wants to promote, and it's just checking people here and there. They don't give a damn about black folk. Nobody give a damn about black folks, and this ain't no groundswell. It ain't no bunch of black people who give a fuck who done dug up what Jimmy Kimmel then fucking did. This ain't no black thing. Black people in the streets fighting for some other shit. Ain't nobody saying, yeah, and we want to stop blackface. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody fighting for the abolishment of blackface. A lot of black people probably like it if it's not offensive. You got to understand comedy. Comedy, you can do anything in comedy as long as you're trying to be funny. Just the attempt, not even the execution. You don't actually have to be funny. But as long as you're trying to be funny, you can do and you can say anything in the pursuit of comedy. And a lot of these people, they're not standing up for comedy. They're not standing up for the joke, the ability to tell the joke, the ability to say the joke. They're not standing up for it. They're not fighting for it. And if they don't fight for it, then they may lose the ability to joke. They may lose the ability to be funny because everything may be taken away from them. All their tools may be taken away from them. And I don't like it. I'm a huge fan of comedy. Comedy is my favorite genre of entertainment. It is my favorite genre. And to see it bastardized and made into some bullshit political statement that nobody gives a fuck about is just horseshit to me. But that's just how I feel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Comment on this video. Leave a like if you did. Like the video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to post videos more regularly. I'm going to try to get better at the way that I do this, and speaking and being constant with the videos. This is primarily going to be a news channel now. I'm just going to talk about the news and my feelings on the news and how I feel about what's going on. If you know me well, which you probably shouldn't know me well, but if you know me well, you know I really only give a fuck about pain and death. I hate pain and I don't want to die. But I got to build up my audience. I have to build up this channel. I have to build it up. I have to try to make this channel into something substantial so that it can support me, so that I can do it full time and I can really have an audience and I can have a voice in this world. And once I have a voice in this world, then I can give my truest, deepest, darkest feelings about the world. I can promote those and I can talk about those and I can rally people around the things that I actually care about. But that's going to take a while, and that's only going to happen with your help. If you watch these videos all the way through to the end, share the videos with your friends. If you think I'm good but not great, leave me a comment. Let me know what I could do better. Help promote me. Tell me things, give me tips. Because I'm trying to improve this channel and I'm trying to build this audience and I'm trying to build this up to make this a full-time job. And anything you can do to help me with that, that would be greatly appreciated. I think I said everything I need to say. Subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell. That's all I got to say about this subject. Nobody really cares about blackface. It's a diversionary tactic. It's a distraction. It's something meant to pull you away from real issues that are really affecting black people. And that's what I feel and that's what I think. And I will see you guys in the next video.